Dr. Reshma Khan is known here in the Lowcountry for providing a free medical clinic to the uninsured here in the Lowcountry. Just recently, she received a Lifetime Achievement Award for all of her accomplishments. Today, I talk one-on-one with Dr. Khan for this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like Quintin's Close-Ups on Facebook. Dr. Reshma Khan, welcome to Quintin's Close-Ups.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate your time and having me on the show.
Oh, you're very welcome. You know, you are a legend here in Charleston.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yes. You do a lot of great things for the community.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And in fact, you are an OBGYN provider and the founder and executive director of the Shifa Free Clinic, which is a free clinic to serve the underserved and underinsured with top quality medical here in South Carolina, particularly here in Charleston. And just recently, you got a huge acknowledgement from Washington. In fact, you received the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. You said this on Facebook, quote, "All praises to the Almighty and Him alone. I'm very humble and grateful for receiving the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award." Let me ask you, Dr. Khan, where are you still emotionally?
It's a very humbling experience, and I greatly appreciate. There are so many people that deserve the recognition behind this award. I'm just one face in front of it. The effort of many people, many different organizations, our team, our collaborators, our donors, our volunteers that make it all possible. So I am deeply humbled and appreciative of Charleston, the people of Charleston, the organizations of Charleston that have, given me this opportunity to serve and be able to do my part in the community.
And Dr. Khan, let me ask you, what does the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award means to you?
It definitely is a validation that people are acknowledging you. It definitely it feels amazing. It feels very I would say appreciative, and I'm deeply touched by this recognition because sometimes we don't even do for this, and we never realize that this is also an award or something will happen out of this. We just keep doing things because we know this is the right thing to do, or this is a call of duty, or a call for service from God. So it was not even in the back of my mind something like this, but to get it is definitely a huge and blessing, I would say, and like a recognition. Oh, okay, people are acknowledging it, so that definitely makes you feel very good and want to do more, and you just want to give more.
And Doctor, let me ask you, when did you know that, providing a free clinic for the underinsured was a call of duty for you?
Yes, so this was way back in 2000, I would say 7 almost. I moved here when my third baby was born, and then I started in the VA, Veterans Hospital, in 2008 as a staff physician. And there I had a very different patient population as compared to, where I came from, Maryland. So those people inspired me. I started having a very strong connection with them. I felt at home with them. And I felt like these are my people, and and similar people exist outside. And what can I do for them? So it was more about what I can do and how I can share my talents, my knowledge, and to people that do not have this great opportunity to be at the VA. So these people have the opportunity, but there are many who don't. Yeah. So, and being with them, I felt that difference that I could make in people's lives. And of course, above all, it was just, I felt like God has given me this experience. God has brought me here for a reason. And I wanted to do my part to serve God.
And Dr. Khan, from 2007 to right now, what is the biggest difference about patient population when you think of your medical clinic?
Yes, yeah. So most of the patients that we served here are uninsured, those that are 250% below poverty line. They have a lot of social issues also going on. And so to be a part of their small life and bring a smile on their face is just a very different sort of feeling that, okay, I helped them in some way. They are going through so much more than the health, but health is a very important part of their life. So to be able to, provide a care to a pregnant mom, who doesn't know where to go, or to a diabetic who never knew that the blood sugar is running in 400, and they didn't have the resources to go and see a doctor because they were just scared that, how much the bill would come, how could they afford the insulin, and they
Right.
were suffering throughout. So just to be that person and say, no, you are safe here, come, and we will provide you the care that you need, and don't worry about the expenses. So that is just a very huge blessing from God Almighty that is given us and many other people in our community who are doing the same things.
Exactly right. And Dr. Khan, what social issues have come into the medical clinic that you're seeing currently right now?
So most of the people that we serve are undocumented, people that are that do not have any benefits, so or they do not have the even Medicaid or Medicare, so they can even cover their food expenses as well. So we provide the food insecurity. We help with food insecurity. We provide with healthcare. I think those are the two major poverty is a multi-complex and a multi-phenomenal experience, and food insecurity and health are the two big wheels of that bus. So we try to help with both and to provide them with resources, including diapers, hygiene products, and all those things that whatever we can do, we provide.
Yeah, that's so amazing. And what are those multi-complex experiences that are really associated right now with COVID that you're seeing?
Yes, yeah, definitely. So COVID definitely brought all of us down. We suffered. All of us suffered through it. More importantly, I would say people that have I don't know how to put it in words, but maybe suppose a child who has parents have been deported, right? And how are they struggling? Where are they going to find and they're only 15 years old. And I have had families who are 15 years old and they are supporting their younger brother and sister. Their parents are not here. And imagine they're going to school, working, as well as taking care of their siblings. And there are other social issues that we see is a teenage pregnancy is so common, teenage pregnancy. And, even to provide them the education that don't do this again, providing them the contraceptive care, because they have no idea what pregnancy means, what a child, when you bring a child into the world, what are the, benefit, the implications of it. I had a 14-year-old who was pregnant and asked her, do you know how long this pregnancy is? And she says she had no idea how long she has to carry the baby. So a lot of things that we see also is a low health literacy, like many people not even knowing like what is good for them, what are the things that they should eat. So helping them, empowering them with the health education is another big facet of our clinic. Providing them with the preventative screenings, like recently we had a pregnant woman who had delivered and then came back to us 1 year later with a breast mass. She was only 35 and recently had a baby delivered like less than a year ago. And we found that she had breast cancer. Now, nobody would have imagined a 35-year-old with a recent baby to have breast cancer. So, and these are the type of people that we know, that they don't take care. They don't know there's a breast mass. They need to go see a doctor. They need to, take care of themselves.
Yeah. And yeah, so sad about breast cancer. My mom had it, and thank God and Jesus Christ in heaven, she's alive and survived
great.
that.
That's wonderful.
Yes, yeah, a couple of years ago that happened.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear that she's good.
Yes, thank God indeed. And you talk about those stories, Dr. Khan. Which one of those stories really still tugs at your heart today?
Most of the time in COVID, we had a patient, who came to us, and she was 40 years old. She came with symptoms unrelated to that she even thought that she was pregnant. She came and she said, "Oh, I have this kind of symptoms going on." We did a pregnancy test, and she was pregnant, and that was a big disaster for her because she wasn't expecting to be pregnant.
Right.
And not only that, she was pregnant with twins. So to take care of that, and to give her the support, to give her the care, and to say it's okay, we'll take care of you, we will provide you with all the care, was a big good part for us.
Yes, indeed. So, what is the state of medical care here in the Lowcountry for the uninsured?
Yeah, it's difficult. Uninsured is very, very difficult because, sometimes, if you are uninsured and have social security, it's easier to find charity care maybe through a different hospital system. But if you're uninsured and you do not have a social security or you do not have any kind of, papers, it is extremely difficult to find low cost healthcare. And this is where we step in and kind of, help everybody, the hospital system as well. Taking care of these people prevents them from going to the hospital for routine stuff that can be taken care of at the clinic.
Right.
Or providing them with the medication, so they take care of things before things blow up to the point that they need to use hospital services.
Yeah, exactly right. And what basic services do the underserved need now that your clinic probably really can't provide, unfortunately?
What we cannot provide is a
Hmm.
translation services, but all of the other services that we have primary care, OB, GYN, pediatrics. We also have optometry, vision. We have an on-site dispensary where we provide them with medications that they need. Through LabCo, we provide them no-cost labs, and through Roper St. Francis imaging at no cost to them. So at this point, we are very comprehensive and provide complete care from A to Z.
Wow. And doctor, let me ask you this. From 2007 to right now, how many patients have you all been able to serve here in the Lowcountry that are underserved?
Yeah, I would say thousands. I don't have exact number, but for sure over. I cannot say a number because I know it's over thousands of people that we have served. And for hunger prevention, again, it's like tens of thousands over. Yeah.
And obviously, from 2020 to right now, with COVID being a big issue here, how many more people have you been able to serve because of that?
Yes, so in COVID, actually, hunger prevention, through that program, it went up 300%.
Wow.
And so we went very hard with, and 2020 was the year where everybody was, food was a big need.
Yeah.
And that's where we stepped up. And in 2020, we didn't close for a single day because we knew our services were so needed. And that's how our service went up 300% in 2019 to 2020. And same thing with our medical health services went up by 25% from 2019 to 2020.
Wow. And what was the medical care for people under the poverty line before your free medical clinic was obviously established?
I think there were other free clinics as well. There are a lot of other free clinics in the area that are doing an amazing job. The only difference with our free clinic is we are comprehensive and we provide multi-specialty under one roof. I think that makes it a little bit different for people and easier for people, for a family to come. So we can see a pregnant mom, we can see a grandma, we can see a baby, or we can see the child that is in the family, and provide necessary treatment for all of those. So I think that probably is a bit better the service to the people.
And what is your demographics right now?
So currently, I would say 80% Hispanic. So 80% of our population that we serve are Hispanic, and 10% African American, and 10% Caucasian, and very few, I would say, Asian. Maybe 1 or 2%. Yeah.
Wow. And where do you see that trend heading next as far as demographics and those patients coming into your clinic?
Yeah, I feel that our clinic is more of a Hispanic clinic, so it's constantly growing. And initially, when we started the clinic, it wasn't like that. There's a big demographic switch. It initially used to be a lot of African Americans and Caucasians, and the Hispanics were very little. And slowly, I think what I have learned over years with Hispanic culture is you need to build that trust. They need to know you are the right person before they come to you. And we have built that trust over the years to the point that now we are mostly Hispanic clinic. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, what's next for you? What's next? What are you going to do exactly with this Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award?
Now, this is just going to be a boost for me to do much better and to see what more I can provide to the community. Our next is to get a bigger facility so we can, provide more services and be more comfortable in the areas that we work. Currently, are very congested. We work in a very small facility, but we provide all the care. But maybe moving to a bigger facility would be our next goal.
Oh, that is really, really amazing. Well, Dr. Reshma Khan, thank you so much for your time. And again, welcome to Quintin's Close-Ups. You were on my list for many years, so thank God you're here.
Thank you, Quintin. Thank you. Greatly appreciate you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Dr.